I hate intros, you hate intros, here are the games. Part 1's in the description. Donkey Kong Redux gives the classic title a new coat of paint with a new style. It's purely a graphical hack, but it does that very, very well. Instead of the usual single color sprites found in the original, Redux almost always uses the 3 available colors per tile. It's amazing how the new sprites give a sense of detail that isn't really possible on the NES. The colored outlines around each character also make the graphics pop in a nice way. There is one small weird issue though with the enemy found at 100M being reskinned to the fireball found at 75M, but that's its only negative. The all-new Punch-Out is one of the very few Punch-Out ROM hacks. You know, they say it's hard to make hacks for this game because of the enemy attack data and the graphics, but we know the real reason. No one wants to touch this already perfect game. So then what does this hack actually do? Well, say bye to Mario, say hi to Wario. So to Popinski, I think it's Frankenstein. Although it's purely a graphical hack, the all-new Punch-Out is amazingly creative with its sprite swaps. You got Glass Joe? Bop, make it Gabby J. We got Avatar The Last Airbender, Space Alien, Bald Bull is some guy from Zelda 2, and King Hippo is now purple. Oh my god, that's the craziest one. Beyond the fighter swaps, you got some arenas that are recolored, and Doc Lewis is replaced by Von Kaiser, who says stuff like Z and makes up words like Freyluwine. What a silly guy, he's coming up with Willy Wonka words right on the spot. It's a great time and an excuse to play NES Punch-Out yet again. Except for the Space Alien. I'm guessing he's supposed to be Great Tiger, but the turban is recolored in such a way that it doesn't shine anymore. So it's way harder than it's supposed to be. But other than that, it's great. Super Mario Unlimited is one of the oldest and most well-known Super Mario 1 hacks. Besides the Super Mario 3 tile set swap, you get new music, what are basically dinosaur coins from Super Mario World added in, and 40 brand new levels, which means that each world now has 5 levels instead of 4. All of that, though, pales in comparison to the new Super Jump mechanic, where you hold A to do this giant jump off of enemies. It seems like such a small thing to add, but seriously, this is the best part of the hack. It's like, wow, boom. Look at that. I wish there was an entire ROM hack just centering around this super jump mechanic. It's just that innately fun. Other than that, though, Super Mario Unlimited isn't going to surprise you with any new features. Even though it's one of the most popular hacks for the game, it's because it came out in the earlier days of ROM hacking, when the fact that you could even get to the end of the game was kind of a big accomplishment. It's not going to be easy, though. There are some pretty major difficulty spikes even early on, so be prepared to add a couple inches in diameter to that hole in the wall by your desk. You know, everyone has that, right? But if you stick through its rough spots, you'll find that Super Mario Unlimited is a fun experience and a great piece of ROM hack history. Sonic the Hedgehog is one of the best Nintendo ROM hacks I've played this year. How does that even happen? Sonic the Hedgehog NES is a ROM hack of a famous bootleg called Samari, which released on the system around the mid-90s in Chinese markets. As you may have guessed, the title Samari is a mashup of Mario and Sonic, but as for the actual game, it's just a poorly put together Sonic 1 with ear-bleeding music and even worse controls. It's hard to demonstrate just how uniquely terrible the controls are here, but it's like trying to control a tank greased up in butter that has about a half-second delay when receiving inputs. Throw in a few glitches here and there, and just outright fuck you levels of design, and you have a game that is nearly unplayable. Which is a shame, because the graphics are, for the most part, a good imitation of the original, and most of the maps are faithful recreations too. This is where Sonic the Hedgehog NES comes into play. With a control and music overhaul and just a few graphical tweaks, this becomes an amazing 8-bit take on the Genesis classic. You can do loops, there are bonus stages, boss fights, almost everything is here minus Scrap Brain Zone. And it's incredible that Sonic can still reach high speeds in this version. It may not compare to its source material, but it's fucking Sonic on the system the Genesis was designed to destroy. How awesome is that? Super Tecmo Bowl 2021. This takes Super Tecmo Bowl and updates the roster so that it matches the 2020 to 2021 season. Yeah, I'm not too knowledgeable about this stuff, but I thought it was worth mentioning considering football season started just this month. Every year TecmoBowl.org puts this out, and it's perfect for people who care about and watch football but yet don't hate themselves enough to play Madden. Aside from the yearly name and stat changes, these releases also changed the number of teams from 28 to 32 by adding in teams that didn't originally exist when the game came out in 1991. The logos for teams have also been updated. For example, you can see the New England Patriots logo sports the 1993 design, which obviously didn't exist in the original game. Other than that, there are some minor cosmetic changes to the end zones and stuff like that. I think the funniest thing about this game is how the player stat screen tries to draw the player faces. Alright, so here we have a clean-shaven Aaron Rodgers, which I can't actually find a picture of him clean-shaven in real life, so they must have gotten an exclusive photo for this game. So Tom Brady, that almost looks like him. Flip the hair, and there you go, that's pretty much as good as it's gonna get. Let's go check out Patrick Mahomes. What the fuck? Here's Patrick Mahomes. What the Wait, no, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it now. I'm seeing it. Zelda: The Legend of Link is a completely new Zelda adventure that leaves almost nothing unchanged. You have a fresh new world with graveyards, beaches, and even murderous canyons. A Game Boy-inspired tile set makes it look quite like Link's Awakening, and there are even some more demanding technical changes like new items and the like. I think a good show of the creator's technical ability is this right here. I've never seen something quite like it on the hardware. It's absolutely nuts that what looks like full motion video is running on the original Nintendo. I'm sure there's countless tricks being utilized here to make this happen, but it just shows you the dedication in this hack. Beyond some menus and some of the music, this title barely carries anything over from its host game, which is a good enough reason in and of itself to check it out. Super Mario 3 Mix has a ton of variety. Boom, underwater dungeons, throwbacks to the original Super Mario, vertical segments, crazy cheap bridge, Bowser with a hammer, and that's just the first world. In fact, when you beat Bowser at the end of World 1, you get Princess Peach. What? All of a sudden, the game says you fell asleep and boom. Super Mario Bros. 2. That's when 3 Mix went from great to incredible. I am just amazed by the amount of stuff in this game. Oh, the Tanuki suit isn't cutting it for you? Here's the bunny suit from Mario Land 2, the penguin suit from Mario Bros. Wii. There's a Mario World themed world. There's a Mario Sunshine themed world. There's a Mario Galaxy themed world. They got Yoshi to work when Nintendo themselves said that couldn't be done on the NES. You're gonna fight Bowser Jr. driving a Boom-Mech in this game. This would all be for nothing if it wasn't for the incredible level design. The difficulty here is almost always fair. There are ideas here where I'm like, why isn't that in an official game? Even the map screen enemy fights are fun. I don't even know how you do that. Those suck. If there's one ROM hack you try right now, try this one. In fact, I'm done now. Go play Super Mario Remix. 3 Mix. Whatever, just play the damn game that I list in the description.